Find ourselves at a rest stop in western North Carolina, en route to the next rock and roll show, and we find more wisdom and points of thought from Uncle Ray. Today we'll be reading from The Life and Times of Uncle Ray, Chapter 30, Just Peachy. At the age of 10, I lived with my family in the Fisher housing projects in Detroit, Michigan. By today's standards, we were considered poor. On my way home from school one day, I took a different route through the neighborhood. I came across a fenced-in yard that had a small peach tree standing in the middle. I could see through the wire fence that there were 15 large peaches hanging from the tree, and there were two of them were even lying on the ground. Well, I stood there, admiring those peaches for some time. I began to think how good one would taste, and that the two on the ground would rot for sure if they stayed there. So to keep the ones on the ground from rotting, I climbed over that fence, and I sat down under the tree and enjoyed the sweetest, juiciest peaches I have ever eaten in my life. We only had fresh fruit once or twice a year, and I was very hungry. It didn't occur to me to knock on the door and ask permission. After I ate the two peaches, I thought I took some off the tree. They probably wouldn't mind, or they probably wouldn't even miss them. With another lack of self-control, I put several in the fold of my shirt and made my way home. I first rationalized the situation to benefit my desires by telling myself that the peaches on the ground were going to go to waste. So many people, like I did, think that if they have a good reason for doing wrong, then it's okay. But it is never right to do wrong, and never wrong to do right. Thank you. And if you'd like to read more of Uncle Ray, or to learn more about self-control, visit www.unclerays.com.
We're trying to get some potato chips here.
The spicy ones.